Welcome to BP Farming. We've got a little red in the morning. Sailors take warning. We got rain on the way. We're going to be running up to the rain. Got to get these fields done because, yeah, you can't get the semis off the highway. We're almost got them all. We're on the last set. We get these done, and we've got it accomplished. We trickled this truck last night. It's time to dump these. Let's go get this day started. So right now, the pit's set to trickle. Right before we left, we opened the gate slowly. Brian did. So it trickled and mostly dumped this truck, and it fed the dryer while it still was pulling from our wet bins. It has to pull from both wet bins here on the conveyor up, pulls from this bin, and then, so these two, the other one's right here. Now this one's primary, and during the day we only pull from this one. There's a diverter at the top. When you fill a truck, it automatically fills the dryer first and then diverts to the wet bins. We can divert to any three of these, and also our hopper tank. We usually don't use it much, but it'll hold 2,000 bushel in a pinch. Right now, I'll just push this in the pit. It's slowly trickling in, feeding the dryer a little bit at a time. Pull the other truck forward, and I'll start to unload it. Then we trickle both those into the system without having to put it in a wet bin and put it back in the dryer. Do a little bit at a time when possible. Just saves that extra step, if that makes sense. Now what I did right there is not a safe thing to do. If you start a truck in gear, it'll take off. The other day, we had something done, and I left one of the trucks somewhere, and it was left in gear. I went to start it. I thought of it. I thought, no, I better check because it's not one of us doing it. And sure enough, it was in gear. So they'll take off if you have them in gear and start them. So when you start them from the ground, you got to know that they're not in gear. They're going to dump the Bees Wings wagon. That's a daily occurrence. Got the Rangers with cabs now. The one without, it was always not a fun ride. Yeah, it's heaped up. Fills it daily. Wagon load of Bees Wings. Unreal. Preparing for rain. Got another full bin of beans right there. It's 36-foot 9 ring. We store 100,000 bushel of our beans total amongst the bins. Got the 3 36-footers. No, 4 36-footers and a 30-footer to get there. We got a staircase on one bin. I wish we would have coughed up the money for more. We were maxed on budget when we did these projects, so they're all the old standard ladder except for one bin. We get plenty of steps around here.
Plenty of steps.
Woo! Another full bin, man. So the grain deck, it's clean to a point, but it's not completely. What should we do here? We'll sift around with this a little bit. Part of it. We've got areas where we dump that, and if there's a little stone in it, we just scoot it around. Can't win them all, right, man? Somebody's got to feed the wildlife, and yeah. Man, I don't miss swing-aways. Even with the helper, it's stuck in itself. Don't miss swing-aways. We have thoroughly enjoyed this grain deck. We want to blow it off before it rains. Start picking up. All things to be done. We're going to check the level on our bin. It's a 60-foot, 14 ring, 140,000 bushel. Built in 2018. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half rings. 10,000 bushels a ring. There's 55,000 bushel from that math, and then you'd have the upward cone from dumping it. He's probably going to AI it real fast. He'll just tell you how much is in there anymore. I remember mathing that all the time. You just ask it now. That's what he's doing. Okay, it's almost 60,000 in there. I said 55. I was a little off, but it's pretty close. Man, cool. I kind of still got it, I guess. The 36 footers I know. The big one, like I said, 2018 we did that. Now, it's on a USDA loan. They got a special bin program. You did a 7-year loan, and you're under 10 cents a bushel. Now, we did all the electrical on it, but that was the erection, the concrete, and just all your supplies. But the electrical itself, Brian did. Now, we went under the driveway. We did that part. But overall, the bin was cheaper then. I think that bin was $146,000 for price for what I told you. I believe the same one is double now, if not a little more. I need to look into that, make sure I'm not saying the wrong thing, but I don't think I'm far off. I really don't. Just a lot has changed between now and 2018. When you look at inflation, look at just look at what's going on, I guess.
Bolts back in that.
I think so. I told Brian yesterday, I wrote him doing this. I was like, it looks like the whole thing's gonna fall off.
Famous last words. I don't know, guys. Will it buff out?
I literally just looked at it. I was like, oh, I only got a little bit left.
Oops.
It was on its side completely.
Yeah, it broke out the board. Poor old board, just getting tired.
Yeah, I mean, it floats on the back. Yeah. Probably could use a couple bolts. Couple nuts. So what? This slid out from under it and it topped over. I literally was like, oh, I'll just clean it out.
We're going to have to get some airbags put under it so we keep it on 4 wheels.
How heavy is it? Yeah.
Houston, we got a problem. Here it is. Guys, you didn't have any traction. And you got maypops on the right rear, no wonder. Well, I told you, he got it cleaned out. There's a little bit right there. You almost got it.
I was trying to get the last little bit.
That last
turn, it just felt a lot lighter.
Looks like we need to do some welding too. It's had some bushels through it. It's had some stuff through it. Well, it'll buff out. All right, guys, don't make fun of our buggy. Me and Brennen use these things on the seed tenders, and now Brian's using his on the wagon.
So I'll have to tilt. Okay, I'm not doing anything now.
Don't try this at home. There we go. We need to put that in there. Day 32 of harvest, who's tired? Well, everybody raises their hand. We all jump in. Get the hopper topper back on it and it's fixed good as new. Well, close. I'm telling you guys, you better get this tire fixed. Oh. What a way to start the day. Brittany and I absolutely cleared this. We parked the 680 after we got opened up, and big long rows. We run the heck out of stuff last night with the 780. We're gonna move across the road soon, get both combines back running, work around the woods. We've got to get this stuff. As you can see, there's a highway. There's no good way to get this out of here. So time's of the essence. We got about 11 hours and it's gonna rain. 150 acres looks at us right there. There's another 40. No, on the other side, the other highway, there's 50 over there. So we got some work to do. We're not going to make all that, but we need at least this portion where it's the hardest to get. There is another road. Well, it's over a mile that way, but it's not ideal. Probably one of the bigger gripes on the 680. They like their fuel. A little hard on fuel. Does the job though, man. It retains the grain that you have, that you want to retain. It cleans the sample. It reacts to your changes. Just kind of a joy to run.
So that rubber boot you're looking at on the S780's exhaust is basically a flexible coupling. It's there to handle vibration and a bit of movement between the turbo side and the rest of the exhaust system.
So how are they getting away with using rubber on hot exhaust? Just out of curiosity.
Luckily, these flexible couplings aren't just ordinary rubber. They're made of a high-temperature silicone or a specialized heat-resistant compound that can handle the exhaust heat. Basically, it's designed for those conditions. It's not going to melt or break down at normal operating exhaust temps.
Just for now, is he okay to run? It is in just the rubber silicone outer. Nothing feels weird on the inner, and I don't see it like spewing exhaust or anything like that. Is he safe to run?
Yeah, I'd say for the short term, he's probably fine to run it. If that hole is just in the outer silicone layer and it's not actually causing any big leak, so even if the outer layer has a little damage, the inner layer is usually still intact and can hold up for a while.
Okay, check the rotor belt. It's no different. There's a list during the rain out that we're going to have them fix some things, and then we got some things to fix on the 680. Okay. Well, guys, we got to beat this rain. It's a 2-inch rain coming. I was editing video when I woke up, and I saw myself struggling to find an AB line, and it was this button right there. Oh, hold on. There, on. Grain cart driver got skills. We're unloading on the go, and I'm not even combining. We just decided we didn't want to sit back there and stop. Another one bites the dust, guys. Another one bites the dust. Corn harvest is rolling. We got rain coming. Everybody's pushing. We're tired. I hope you guys are enjoying the ride. Man, it's been a good one. I'm so excited I finally get to take you guys for a whole season. We've got planting. We've got trials and tribulations. We got floods. We got dry. And we got harvest. And man, it's a good one. It's a big one. It's going to be our biggest one to date. First time running 2 combines, taking you guys along for all this. I appreciate the support. Hope you guys are enjoying the ride, man. It's a good one. It's become kind of part of our routine. We all look forward to just kind of sharing our weekly adventures. We work a lot. We work a lot together. This lets us kind of show what's going on in a fun way. We're going to keep on working hard and bring you, real life farming deal. Here's the highway. And I can sneak across here. My hopper topper can even stay up. Oh. Yeah, that's not a fun thing. Oh, the big thing you just got to watch is your hopper topper on these electrical lines. And right there, you just can't see getting out. Brittany fought that yesterday, and it was the rush hour traffic. We had some close calls, but when we don't get that, and we have to grain cart right here off this highway, and we can't drive semis in, oh, makes for a bad day, guys. So let me explain. In a wet year with semis, right now we can drive and turn around the field, everybody's happy, no big deal, we got room. When these fields get wet, the fields are treated as lava. You enter, but you enter cautiously with the equipment. You're not going to enter with your semis, things like that. Do you have an AB line grabbed up if I line up on 12 next to you? Ish. We may have to adjust it later, but just use it for now. Now we got in the ditch or something, ripped the snout off. Noah's bringing one, been taking it apart with Brennen. They're not bad to take apart, but they're not fun either. Yeah, dryer quit in the same, 1 minute time span. Yeah, have that. Oh yeah, my scripts are blocking. I'm like, why is this thing too short? There's that part, like so.
Now, what bolts for what? I think I had washer somewhere. Yeah, what's this? Bar back up.
Yeah, instead of fighting. Had to hammer the Allen in it. It was worn so bad. I thought it was a different size than it was. I put the vice grips in. Okay. We'll adjust on that. This will be set. Got the bottom part that we were wanting to get the worst out. We still got 4 or 5 hours, but we've got a long way. I mean, it's a lot of ground left there. So yeah, we got the one on one side of the road done. We're working on the biggest part. This thing's a monster. Not going to get it done today, but we're getting the worst part. It floods down here, so you don't want to go through any rain event. As soon as it gets wet down there, you're done. You got to wait till it freezes, or you just gotta wait. You can't run in the mud down there. We were racing to get down here, and we knew we've got a handful of them like this. You got to get them before any kind of a big rain event. We're pushing. There's rain on the radar. Brennen's got a truck overheating. The dryer stopped. Yeah, the usuals. I ripped the corn head snout off. You guys saw that. Noah's got the 680. It's thrown codes. And I mean, it's probably an hour or two away. The rain is. We're just going to run right up to the rain. I don't know what else to do. Get as much done as we can. This is bonus time. It's warm weather. We've got our stuff down here. Everything's running good. We want to keep shelling if possible. So, we're going to shell as long as we can, but this is going to hit us. That's a full cart. We're running out of trucks fast. Now this field's got so many end rows, so many point rows. Oh man. We started with 2 combines, and that really helped, and that sped things up. But as soon as we get the big rows, you're ahead to just move the manpower over the trucks and the handling. 2 machines really help out a lot when you're opening up, especially big fields like this. You gotta notch out all these things. See, there's ditches and woods and yeah, it's a lot of different fields, and this is one we did last night. Pretty rough, but they yield good. They're workhorse farms. Thankful we get to farm them, especially nice big place. You can see it coming right there. So you might as well enjoy the ride for a little bit. And then you can come and run for cover from this rainstorm that's coming. That might not be good. I'm a mile from the road. I might want to start working on the other end of the field, huh? Just thoughts crossing my mind. Hitting my marks, lining up. I'm not backing up every time. Just trying to get every acre I can get, but again, that's a good problem to have. These point rows, you gotta watch lining up. It's hard to get lined up in the corn. If you don't line up good on it, you jam the deck plates, and yeah, gotta line up. So around the edges of everything, around the outside perimeter, just visualize this. You've got a shape all the way around the outside. That's the longest possible way. That's the most area, the outer perimeter of your field. Well, these fields that have trees all the way around them, which we have a lot of them, that's the largest area of the field, and you're taking a 0 right out of the box. And see, it's mapped in there. It's in crop insurance. All of those things for record keeping claim that you're planting that area, and you are, but there's nothing there. So you spend the money to plant it, which is extremely expensive in corn, and then get zeros too. We had a lot of zeros around the edges of this thing, and still holding that kind of a yield's really good. I mean, it's like we're in a forest. Look, guys, all the way around that thing's dusty. There, a little better. Everything I got's dirty. grain cart for just a minute. I mean, that's coming. It's a shame too. We're making major progress here. Auger was getting right on. The spout was touching the cart. There's a washout I didn't see. Literally was getting ready to turn the camera on and look up, and I'm eating the grain cart with the auger. The spout was already broke there on the end. That's something I gotta do during the rain delay. Okay, we're all scrambling. The rain's almost here. They dropped the trailer off, so service trailer's here. I'm gonna try to blow it off real quick. Well, guys, I'm starting to get wet. Just got done blowing the combines off with the leaf blower. Got all the water traps open. Grain cart's tarped. All the batteries have been killed. Whew. Here it comes. I feel it. Oh man, just in time. One-day rain delay. We've just got all our service done, and I'm headed back to the field. So we're going to start right here. We're going to harvest some corn. We've got a big field we're going to get through. 40 acres still back there. We got rained on right over here. And then we have another field on the other side of the highway. 120 acres, so we'd be out of here. So we're not going to get out of here today. We're starting in the afternoon. But we're going to knock some out today, get out of here tomorrow, and we're really tightening our borders up. This is some of our furthest south ground. Getting this done will get us back closer to home. Brian got here and opened us up. Getting ready to unfold. Quick work for 50 acres. It doesn't take long with 2 12 rows running. Got everything tuned up real good. Beds are running good. Conditions are right. Perfect day to shell corn. This was our last bean bin of the season that we cleaned out. There's a video on that up there if I remember it. Anyway, we just cleaned that out back in August, and it's back full again, so it was only empty for a little over a month. Better pay attention while I'm doing, I'll run that over. With that. Ryan's about to finish that 50 acres, and he was at the back. My combine is full, he wasn't. Trucks are all full, so I left with one and kind of got in truck rotation. I'm just going to finish the day out dumping trucks, show you guys a little bit about that. I'm in the end dump right now, so I've got to reach in here. It's got a wet kit, can't really see, but there's a lever. High with grain, but you do have to raise it some. We've been using the 2 12-row heads to open everything up. We pack everything full, and as soon as there's a semi that's full and setting and the guy's not going to be right back, One of the combine guys just takes it. This is my first time doing that. Brian's been taking it because he's in the 680. Noah set up this morning. We cored this bin. It's full. We're working on this bin. It's nearly full. Now this corn's coming out of the field about 21%. We're knocking it down to 15 and a half and then putting it in the bins. Now this bin, we'll fill it, we'll core it, we'll stop. This bin, we're gonna have to empty it again. We've hauled out of the field, we've filled on those contracts. We're gonna have overrun, which we normally do, and Brian's been working on kind of a plan with that, but we'll end up emptying this bin at least one more time and refilling it. So I just reach up in here. I can raise it. Now you don't have to raise it all the way. That's got a 5-stage cylinder. Now as you raise, it sucks the truck back. We've talked about that. And you really have to watch this end dump. We have it on concrete here. It's pretty level. And if you're on the 2nd or 3rd stage, it's not real easy to tip. You get above that, and it's just a risky trailer. That's all there is to it. There. Oh, it's because the conveyor timed out. Wouldn't you know it? At least it doesn't have an air code. There. Kind of see what we're working with here. Our dryer's over here, and you can see we're dumping into the pit. It goes up the leg, and it's going in not this bin, but the one next to it. We use these two 30-foot bins right here the most. The 36 we also use when we need it. So we've got those 3 bins. We have a total of 50,000 bushels of wet space. 52. Still not all the way up. That's plenty high to get all the grain out. I think that's almost 4th stage, but we can count them. That 5th stage is a small cylinder. So we got stages 1, 2, 3. We're on the 4th. You can see it. So I didn't know for sure without looking. Thought we were. So there's the next truck pulling in. That's Brennen. We're not quite done. But we'll finish out and just leave it on. He's going to pull over and dump his. We flow a constant stream of trucks with a 12-row head. See, it pushes the truck forward. As you lower it, I've got the trailer brakes set. Truck brakes are off, so it can suck together. Had the air ride off. As it lowers down, we'll turn the air ride back on. And we're ready to head to the field.